We're taking another look at the 2025 recruiting class, and we're going to shine a spotlight on 5-star wide receiver Jerome Myles. He recently decommitted from USC, and he's predicted by a lot of recruiting sites to sign or commit to Texas A&M. We're going to take a look at his highlights, and we're going to take a look at his scouting reports over at 24/7 Sports. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're going hard in the paint, looking at the 2025 recruiting class every day this off season, so you can get a good look at these young players who are getting ready to sign with your team. So when they start making plays on the field, you'll know a little something about them. Click that button. Stop missing out. We're going to start off with his 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for just the highlights, fast forward a few minutes, you will get there. 5-star recruit in both sets of rankings. That's what we're looking at. A top 5 wide receiver listed at 6'2", 210 pounds for Jerome Myles. That's dated. That could be old. Let me know if you got a different height and weight on him down below in the comments. Has 28 offers. The market is hot for him. College football really wanted him, and we got some top programs after him as well. USC, obviously, and Texas A&M. Also Ole Miss, Arkansas, on top of many other schools. 10.36 100-meter time. That's elite speed. That is cooking. 200-meter, 28.4. We got deep speed. We can cook on the field. I'm also seeing 10.57. So we're living there in the deep 10s. This guy's got speed to burn. On top of that, 6'2", 210. So we got good size, adjusted athleticism. Comp to Rome Odunze, jack of all trades player, good hands, good size, can get downfield, is one of the top receivers in the country, top upside, rare combination of sizes and speed, like I said, good body control, reminds them a bit of All-American wide receiver number 9 pick Rome Odunze. Definitely could see that with how they're talking about him. He adjusts well to the football, either over the shoulder, and shows his ability to change gears and knows how to set up opposing corners. He has a large catch radius and shows the ability to make contested catches. Sounds like jack of all trades, can do everything on the field. Should be fun to watch. He was on the freaks list for 24/7 Sports. Of course, if you're going to run a 10.36, you're going to be on the freaks list. That's going to be a pretty easy one to put in there. And we're looking at his timeline, USC and Texas A&M, and we're locked in there. Is he going to sign with TAMU, or is he going to go a different route? In 2023, we caught 19 balls, 486 yards, 6 touchdowns. The year prior, 34 balls caught, 699, and 8 touchdowns. Looking over here at On3, and he's a 4-star with On3, 4-star with ESPN, and a 4-star with Rivals. Top 10 with everybody. On3 has him at 7, 5-star in the industry rankings at 4. That being said, 4-star, 5-star guy, whatever you want to call him, I'm cool with it. But they got him at 6'3", 215. That's interesting. So they're a little bit bigger on their site. That's good to see. But we're down here. Michigan is a different team that's locked in looking at him. So we got top-tier Power 5 schools interested in him, so that's good. But let's take a look at the highlights. Let's see what he's working with. We're going to start off with some blocking. We got about 8 minutes of clips here. Actually, 7:14. But there we are. Getting some blocks done. Here's another one down there. Number 4. Getting it. Pushing him out of the page. Out of the field. Here's another one up top. Outside. Pushing him out of the end zone. He's physical. Physical. That's good to see. Especially on his highlight tape. He made it his first thing. Takes pride in it. For sure. Also, if you're physical blocking, you have to be physical at the catch point because you got that mentality, right? Physical after the catch with the ball in your hand. I'm expecting to see that on the rest of his highlights. Good block. Decleating people. Where we at here? Where we at here? Getting downfield. Bam! Destroying dudes. Here we go again. For a wide receiver, this is a good blocking montage. Good montage of blocking. You don't normally see this from wide receiver recruits. Just starting off your highlight tape with blocking. He's aggressive. He finishes. Some of these DBs, though, are really small. Some of these DBs are really small. Like, look, there's like 3 of them that were like, I don't even know if they're even 5 foot. They are. But wow. Downfield. Here we go. Boom. We're one here. Nice hands. Nice hands. I can tell you he's fast without him even touching top end speed. DB's up. He's a problem. He's a problem. He's a problem. He's very smooth. Cuts on a dime with his feet too. Can start and stop. No drifting. No drifting. Looking in. Cutting the cushion. Very smooth. This is a very smooth wide receiver. You're not going to see him hit top gear too much. Good off the release. Quick feet. Ball skills. Here's another one. Very smooth wide receiver. Light years in development compared to his age. Like, I would say he's ready for the NFL draft type of route running. I wouldn't say already, but just with how smooth he is getting in and out of his breaks. Like, he's ahead of schedule in the developmental department there. There. After the catch, I want to see, he turns it up. There you go. You know someone's got speed when they know they have it. They don't have to kick it in full gear. Here we go. Assertiveness. Drew drops the shoulder. This is a fun wide receiver. I don't know if Rome Odunze is the right comp. I don't know. I don't think that's the right comparison. I know some people probably already commented about that in the comments. I don't know if that's the right comparison. I think that comparison's off. I don't know who it would be. His route running smooth. Like, there's barely any drift. Barely any drift on that. Watch him follow the blocks here. Tough to tackle. There's more to his game than just speed. That's what makes him dangerous. And we run 10-3-6. And you see the speed there. It's just, we're not. His feet. His feet is smooth. Big place. Okay. We're saving him towards the middle of the end of the film. There's one downfield. What do they mean by big plays, like deep balls? Nice hands. Good concentration. Yep, from what I read from the scouting report, jack of all trades. That's what he is. He's good at everything. He's good at everything. He's got the deep speed and he doesn't really need it. This is a very polished wide receiver. Attacks a blind spot on the DB. Like, he's very ahead of schedule when it comes to the development. He did it again, attacking another blind spot on the DB. He's a blind spot attacker. You do not see that much on high school tape. You'll see that a lot on the top route runners for an NFL draft. You do not see that on high school tape too much. Saw it twice. I don't know if I saw it all last year. The whole 2024 class. I don't think I saw it at all last year. That's the thing about him. He's smooth. I thought I saw that one before. I thought that was one of the first ones. I made some weird coffee earlier. I was messing around and my throat feels funny. That's why I kind of sound like I was out of breath. Ooh, that was a nice grab. Yeah, I have like kernels of coffee in my throat. I'm doing a whole video. If he's going to work. Wow. By the sideline. Good feet. Okay, I'm very impressed by him. Very impressed by his skill set. Right out in front of him. Good ball by the quarterback. Who's the quarterback? He hangs up there. What happened on that play? He got knocked down? More blocking. Dude likes to block. Okay, I think we went from like, it was 24 tape to his straight up junior tape or 2023 tape. Watch him attack. He's a smooth route runner. Very smooth operator. Coming off the release. Finds it. One thing is, too, he's not over-insinuating anything. He's not using too much movement to sell the breaks. He's so fluid with it that he just needs to do a little bit to make the sell, and he gets where he needs to be. He doesn't try to be too flashy like that cut. Like, he knew he had that. Like, his feet stops on a dime, and he turns on a dime. Still got that coffee in my mouth, making my words sound funny. There's that play again. Man, this is a very good wide receiver. I've watched a lot of 5-star wide receivers, and this guy is probably one of the most complete wide receivers I've watched on this channel. Doing this for the last few years with you guys. And he is a very technical, savvy route runner. He has elite feet. No wasted movement, no drifting. Saw him attack blind spots a few times on those DBs. You do not see that too often at high-level high school football going into college. You don't see that too often. You see that on top draft prospects going for the NFL draft, those wide receivers. The top route runners at every draft class, you'll see that from time to time in their tape. The fact that we got that twice in his highlights, that's different. On top of that, he's got speed to burn, and that was barely showcased. Like, you could tell it's there, but it's not like he relies on it. He does everything because he's got good ball skills too. He hangs out in the air, strong hands, good at the catch point, crafty route runner, strong after the catch, and he has the speed to burn. You see it on the field. It's not like that track time is fugazi or anything like that. Like, he gets after the catch, he gets it downfield. It's just he doesn't have to rely on it. He's a complete wide receiver. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. Thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.